They say charm can open doors, but what happens when it's used to deceive? A bold, MAGA hat-wearing man uncovers a chilling green card marriage scam targeting his unsuspecting colleague. Will he risk everything to expose the truth and save her from heartbreak? Stay tuned for a story that will leave you questioning trust, integrity, and what it truly means to stand up for what's right. Comments below, where are you watching from? And if you like and love our story, kindly subscribe our channel, Life Inspirational and Motivational Tales that explore themes of love, unity, and patriotism. Stay with us always for interesting stories. Thanks. Let's start the story. The office was alive with the warmth of the holiday season. Twinkling lights adorned every corner, and the gentle hum of festive music filled the air. Emily, the polished and composed HR manager in her late 30s, stood near the buffet table, laughing politely at a joke shared by her colleagues. Despite her calm exterior, her personal life was a different story, a guarded fortress built over years of heartbreak and betrayal. Tonight, however, she allowed herself to relax, charmed by the holiday spirit. Nearby, Rajesh, a suave H1B visa employee known for his charisma, confidently worked the room. Rajesh had recently joined the company and had quickly become a favorite among the staff with his quick wit and engaging demeanor. Spotting Emily, he made his way over to her, his smile calculated yet disarming. Emily's laughter rang out as Rajesh leaned in slightly, his words a mix of compliments and clever humor. Across the room, Marcus, a mid-40s employee known for his no-nonsense approach and his signature red MAGA hat, leaned against the wall, observing the interaction. Marcus had spent years working at the company, earning a reputation for his patriotism and commitment to fairness. His sharp eyes caught something in Rajesh's expression, a fleeting smugness that didn't match his otherwise friendly demeanor. "Yes, sir," said Rajesh, ignoring the glance at the president and Mateos. Marcus frowned, his instincts kicking in. As Emily continued her conversation, Marcus muttered to himself, "That guy isn't here just for the job. Something's off." His gaze lingered on Rajesh, and a quiet determination settled over him. Emily's career had been her sanctuary, a place where her sharp mind and relentless dedication allowed her to thrive. As the company's HR manager, she was respected and admired, yet the walls she had built around herself kept others at a distance. Her closest confidant, Melissa, often encouraged her to take more chances in her personal life. "It's just hard to trust anyone," Emily confessed over coffee one morning. "I've been burned too many times." Melissa reached across the table, squeezing her hand. "You deserve someone who sees your worth, Em. Don't let past experiences close you off." Rajesh had begun to infiltrate that carefully guarded fortress. His charm was undeniable, and his interest in Emily seemed genuine. He asked thoughtful questions about her life, and even remembered small details about her favorite books and childhood memories. Slowly, Emily found herself opening up, laughing more freely in his presence. It felt like a spark she hadn't experienced in years. But Rajesh's intentions were far from sincere. Late at night, in hushed conversations with a friend over the phone, his true motives emerged. "She's perfect for my plan," he said, his tone cold. "Once I get the green card, I'll leave. It's just a game, and I'm playing it right." Marcus's instincts were rarely wrong. He had seen his sister fall victim to a similar scheme years ago, leaving her heartbroken and financially devastated. Watching Rajesh charm Emily stirred memories Marcus wished he could forget. His protective instincts kicked into high gear as he began piecing together clues. Rajesh's overly attentive compliments, his calculated approach to gaining Emily's trust. It all seemed too familiar. One day, Marcus overheard Rajesh boasting near the water cooler. "Once I marry her, the green card's in the bag," Rajesh said with a smirk. "Then I'll move on. It's not like she'll see it coming." Marcus froze. The casual cruelty in Rajesh's words ignited a fire within him. Emily wasn't just his colleague. She was a person who deserved respect and honesty. He couldn't stand by and let her be manipulated. Over the following weeks, Marcus began quietly investigating Rajesh. Late at night, he scoured social media profiles and professional records, uncovering discrepancies in Rajesh's work history. His job experience didn't align with the positions he claimed to have held, and there was a pattern of short-term roles that conveniently ended after visa renewals. The pieces were falling into place. One morning, Marcus approached Emily in the break room. "Emily, can I talk to you for a minute?" he asked, his voice steady but serious. Emily looked up, surprised. "Sure, Marcus. What's on your mind?" "Space Force basic training," Emily repeated. He hesitated, choosing his words carefully. "I've been noticing some things about Rajesh, things that don't sit right with me. I think you should be cautious." Emily frowned. "What are you talking about?" "Rajesh has been nothing but kind." "I know how it sounds," Marcus said, "but please, just take your time. Don't rush into anything." Emily shook her head, clearly annoyed. "Marcus, I appreciate your concern, but you're overreacting. Rajesh is a good man." Marcus let the conversation end there, knowing he needed stronger evidence. Rajesh, meanwhile, continued his manipulation. During a candlelit dinner, he leaned across the table and said, "Emily, you're the only person who truly understands me. You make me feel like I belong." Emily smiled, touched by his words. "That means a lot to me, Rajesh." He subtly shifted the conversation. "It's hard to build a life here without support. If only I had someone who believed in me the way you do." "Possibly." Emily felt a pang of responsibility. Maybe she could be that person for him. Marcus, however, was relentless. He consulted with an old friend in immigration services, who confirmed that Rajesh's actions matched the patterns of green card marriage scams. With this validation, Marcus began gathering evidence. He documented Rajesh's conversations, noting every inconsistency and instance of manipulation. One recording captured Rajesh boasting about his scheme, his arrogance palpable. Armed with irrefutable proof, Marcus decided it was time to confront Rajesh. He cornered him near the elevators. "Rajesh, we need to talk," he said. Rajesh smirked. "What's this about?" "I know what you're doing," Marcus said. "I know your plans for Emily." Rajesh's smile faded. "You're delusional." Marcus stepped closer. "I have evidence." "You're not going to get away with this," Rajesh scoffed. "She'll never believe you. You're just a bitter old man clinging to your values." But Marcus wasn't deterred. He prepared a folder of evidence and approached Emily the next morning. "Emily, I need you to see this," he said, handing her the folder. Emily opened it reluctantly, her expression shifting from confusion to horror as she reviewed the contents. The recordings, the inconsistencies, the damning proof of Rajesh's intentions. It was all there. Tears welled in her eyes. "I can't believe this. How could I have been so blind?" Marcus placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. "It's not your fault. People like Rajesh are good at what they do, but you deserve better." Emily confronted Rajesh that evening. Her voice trembled with anger and heartbreak as she demanded the truth. At first, Rajesh tried to deny everything, but when pressed, his mask slipped. "Fine," he sneered. "Yes, I was going to marry you for the green card. You're just an opportunity, Emily. Don't act so surprised." Emily Webster seldom cried out. Emily's voice broke. "Get out. I never want to see you again." The company swiftly terminated Rajesh, and immigration authorities initiated deportation proceedings. Emily, though shaken, found solace in Marcus's unwavering support. "Marcus, I owe you an apology," she said one day. "I misjudged you. Thank you for standing up for me." Marcus smiled. It wasn't about proving a point. It was about doing what's right. "I promise you'll never feel the same." Over the months, Emily transformed her pain into purpose. She began raising awareness about visa exploitation and green card marriage scams, sharing her story to educate others. With Marcus's support, she organized workshops and advocated for stricter policies to protect vulnerable individuals. One sunny afternoon, Emily hosted a gathering to thank Marcus. As friends and colleagues raised their glasses, she said, "Here's to courage, integrity, and standing up for what's right." Marcus, ever humble, responded simply, "Here's to making a difference." Their story became a testament to the power of integrity and the impact of standing up for others. Together, they proved that even in the face of betrayal, compassion and courage can prevail, creating ripples of change far beyond the moment. Have you ever witnessed someone stand up for what's right, or experienced a moment where someone's courage changed your life? Share your story in the comments below. We want to hear from you. Let's start a conversation about integrity, trust, and making a difference in the lives of others. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories like this.